Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Corrupt Crew Chronicles. Yeah, you all, I'm up, so as you all can tell, it's very, very, very early in the AM. And so, Divine Spirit, my ancestors, say get on and make a video. So here I am. I want to go ahead and talk about how last night in that circus code with that circus code leader, Shitty One, Eli, he's standing up there mismatched. His mind is baffled, y'all. His mind is fucked up. Mixed matched. Do y'all hear me? Y'all go please. I was gonna put it up on my Facebook page, but it has a name of that circus code in the background. And I guess I could, like maybe shade it in. But I was sending Sister Keita screenshots of him standing up there. And Sister Keita said, "What's going on with him?" She said his first name. She said, "What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?" And she said, if sit your ass down somewhere was a person, it would be him. Talking about that circus cult leader, Shitty One, Eli. And it's the truth. Oh my gosh, y'all. He looks horrible. And that was another thing that Sister Keita said. He looks terrible. Yeah. And I'm talking about with the looks, that face and everything. And I want to thank Brother Jesse so much. That brother is so dear to me. Yesterday in the AM, he texted me a picture of the back of that circus cult leader, Shitty One's head. And I posted on my Facebook page to where it's a scar where he had a hair transplant and it hasn't worked. You can still see the bald spot. Like I said, to this day, the other night, I said he was up there erasing the board while they was blowing the horns. And you could see the bald spot. I never knew that he had a hair transplant. I never knew that until Brother Jesse sent me that text, that picture. I mean, you talk about hollering. I did. I text back Brother Jesse. I said, I am hollering. And I was. Because I said, this is the most ridiculous mess I've ever seen. You done wasted all that money. And you still don't have any hair like that. You still got that bald spot. I mean, I'm being serious. But you know what? It's about just like with her, with Shitty, his whole wife, Shitty too, when she had that weight loss surgery back in 07, and when Sister Keita came in there in January of 08, and they used to visit, because that was when she and it was when Brother Joe was in there too the first time around, and they used to come and visit, and Shitty too, that whole wife, Shitty too, would be in the bathroom being sick to her stomach. And and sometimes Sis Keita be in there, just, and she would check on her and be like, "Well, you all right?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, and it didn't work. She blew up. I'm talking about blew up. And now she a separate guy back on down. But I looked and I seen where she on keto diet. Now, what you doing with that? When I was in there, like I said, boy, nothing but a hypocrite. He was sitting up here, I will never forget. And y'all ones who's gone away from up out of there, y'all remember if y'all was in there when I was in there and I slimmed down 98 pounds. I shed 98 pounds. Okay. Healthily. I did it the healthy way. The healthy way. Okay. I did it the healthy way. And, he sat up here and was talking about, yeah, don't be on the diet and all this and that. Just getting on me. Yeah, because he was jealous. Because his fat ass, horrible wife, at the time, Shitty too, fat ass, she couldn't slim down. And then even he had packed on pounds. I remember his weight fluctuate. up and down. And now it's just being stable, being on that keto diet. I remember he be like, yeah, take T off for diet. What does that mean? Die. And all this and that. And you better not get up there and say anything, because I heard you make a reference. It was like a few a few services back, and you was talking about, I forgot, I think a bodybuilder, something about with juicing or something. And I'm like, you better not get up there. You better not make any. When I say you, I'm talking specifically to that circus code leader, Shitty One Eli. You better not make any references about my videos. I mean that. I told you on the last couple of videos, you retain your unrighteousness and you keep on doing exactly what you was doing before I came back on the scene in August of 2023. You retain your unrighteousness, boy, and you just keep doing right. Go right along, keep on doing what you was doing before I came back on the scene again in August of 2023. I mean that. I do mean that, because I'm not playing. You go ahead and you get on there camera and you make any reference to anything I'm saying on these videos, and I already told you what's gonna happen. I already told you. I already started posting your picture, because Divine Spirit of my ancestors said, no, you gonna post this picture. You're going to post this one. And then I also posted that text that you sent to Brother Jesse back in, what was that, November 6th of 2022. That brother was gone out of there on September 25th of 2022. He got on up and out of there. Brother Jesse did. What you doing still with his cell phone number? Liar. Like he put on there. And I have it on my Facebook page. I posted up there yesterday. You're nothing but a liar, because you sit here and you say, oh, I get rid of ex-members' numbers. I get rid of them. How'd you still have his phone number and your cell phone? That's my question to you. And that question goes to you, Eli, Source Code Leader, Shitty One. You're nothing but a hypocrite and a liar. I already busted up all your stuff. I'm being serious about that. And I can't wait till bro just go ahead and start making the videos and everything and going deeper into how you have a fucked up ministry and using that Bible to show it. Because I done already showed different things out of that Bible. You being Eli ain't did nothing with them doggone Lieutenant Dummy son number 1, Lieutenant Dummy son number 2. You didn't discipline them correctly. They should be out of there. You know, sit up here and kick folks up out of that doggone circus code for way less. Me not bringing my workout clothes. I never said no, I wasn't going back there to work out. I said I didn't bring my workout clothes. Yeah, I'm going to keep on bringing that up. And you still don't have them fatties in shape up in there. I'm talking about putting them with partners. You going to put them with partners. I seen what you did. You try to do a little slick 'em. See? And that's why I keep up on with everything. You gonna partner them up. Now, this was yesterday, last night's service, gonna partner them up in there. We're talking about, well, and see if somebody, if they take something from you, whatever you was up there talking about. No, you supposed to be partner them fat asses, those lard asses, those water buffalo up. Talking about for healthy, being healthy, just like how you did when I was in there with the singles, and I already went through that on the video. You were supposed to have a healthy food line and a regular food line. Now, I don't know what kind of food they have up in there, and then y'all supposed to be back there working out in that exercise room and in that gym. And like I said, they're gonna be crossing across the count. I'm gonna catch them, like I said, over the next months, because I'm staying on top of everything. And if I don't see any progress, I mean that. The first and last names are going to be called, and I'm going to be talking about them. I'm talking about them folks sitting right there in that circus coat, them grown folks. And I do mean that. They fat asses, the lard asses, the water buffalo. See? And I do mean that if I don't start doing it before, because like I said, I'm just waiting on Divine Spirit and my ancestors to give me the green light to go ahead and start doing that and then posting those pictures on my Facebook page. So it may be coming already, Yeah, I mean that. Not playing with you. Service code leader, shitty one, Eli. And I mean that. And he got an ugly ass grandson. And I'm talking about Lieutenant Dummy son number 2, nigga bum number 3. Both of his children are ugly. That bastard grandbaby daughter of his, the firstborn, because like I said, that whore of a daughter-in-law of his was already pregnant before he went ahead and married them. That was the only reason why he married them. That boy, and when I say boy, I'm talking about because he was still in high school. Talking about Lieutenant Dummy son number 2, nigga bum 3. He was still in high school when he married them. That was in February 2016, and he didn't graduate until May of 2016, and she had graduated the year prior. Yeah, she was like 19, I want to say. And he had just turned 18 that previous September of 2015. Yeah, sure did went ahead and married him off, and I already went through that with the hypocrite that he is, talking about shitty one, service code leader, Eli, because he, like I said, we had a singles meeting in that Lithonia West warehouse building where he said that he would not marry anyone who was actually under the age of 21. He said they would need to be 21 and older for him to go ahead and marry them, because he was making reference to the twins. Yeah. Because when they came in, that they were already married, and they think, like I was saying, I think they got married when they was like 19. Yeah. Nothing but a hypocrite. Mean that. Bust up all that. But yeah, them grandbabies, there's a ugly. Now, I will say, for Lieutenant Dummy son number 1, nigga bum number 2, his little boy, so far what I see, even though he's a bastard, because he went ahead, and I already went through that as well, where he coveted that brother who's no longer in there from the islands, that young woman that he brought in there, and went ahead and he got her pregnant and stuff. Talking about Lieutenant Dummy son number 1. Now his little boy is cute. His little boy is cute so far. I will say that he is. I've seen pictures, and I was like, so far he's cute. He is. I was like, oh, he's cute. He's a bastard though, but he's cute. So yeah. Go ahead and keep it all the way real. And then, I want to say this. Y'all know that we started off with these funky ass feasts. We were able to go ahead and still be working and everything. But y'all know that at one point, and I do want to say it was when we were over there started when we was in the funeral home, where he was saying, for us to take off from work, and also having those children, pulling them out of school to where they did not go to school for those days of the funky ass feast, and we did not work on the days of the funky ass feast. Now it's back to folks being able to work, and I already went on the whole thing about some being able to sit here and work on what they say that day of work, rest, the Sabbath. But I'm talking about working through for the whole feast. Now, he's just going back and forth, and I'm going to tell you why. Is because, see, back during that time, he didn't have all these businesses. He didn't have that. He didn't have that lemon lot. They didn't have that, that transportation broker business. They didn't have, as far as for that general contractor construction business. See, that's why I say everything is about him and what's convenient for him. See, that's what everything is all about. It's not about that word that's in that Bible, because he cut off them even coming in for the new moons. And they're supposed to be observing that, because y'all know that we started off, we wasn't observing any new moons. And then we started observing the new moons in 2015. We were sitting over there in that raggedy ass dump of a building. And like I said, I have, noticed that, they don't go in there for the new moons anymore. And they supposed to be observing the full moons too. Me and Brother Jesse, we had a very good conversation, like I said, a couple weeks ago. And, we were just, discussing it, what's in what he want to go by Bible. And when I say he, I'm talking about that circus cult leader, shitty one, Eli. And see, and that's why I bring Bible up. I'm not religious. I'm not under any religion. I am spiritual. I am about spirituality. That's what I am. I have no man over me. I have divine spirit inside of me. And also the guidance of my ancestors. Okay? So I'm spiritual. I'm with spirituality. But when it comes down to it, as far as for with shitty one, service code leader Eli, I will go ahead and use that Bible because to show his hypocrisy. See, because that's what he goes by, because he's religious and he has this religion and he's a religious organization leader. He's not even following the correct practices that's actually prescribed in that Bible. They're not supposed to be inside when it talks about with the tabernacles, the booths. Yeah, because it'd be called either feed that funky ass feast of booths or funky ass feast of tabernacles. They're not supposed to be inside a building. They're supposed to be outside, like dwelling in tents. Yeah, outside, under the sky. They're not supposed to be inside. Yeah, not supposed to have any type of. I remember when we was over there at that funeral home, they put them up outside underneath that carport. Y'all who was in there at that time, we was over there in that funeral home, and during the time we had that funky ass feast of tabernacles, y'all remember that? And we first actually started observing that when we were in that Lithonia West warehouse building. And it was the same thing. We were on the inside. We were inside all the time. Just like there at that raggedy ass double building in there. They have it in the back part of the building where they sat here and they built up these, what they want to call tabernacles inside. That's incorrect. And his dates are off. His dates are off. Me and Brother Jesse, we talk about all that because I did my own research. This is prior to, me talking with Brother Jesse. I just will get on and research, things. And his dates, those dates are off for them observing. And Brother Jesse said, yeah, I know. Like I said, that Brother Jesse, he is so dear to me. And for real, yeah. And he was like, yeah, I know it was solved. Their dates are off. And I'm not going to talk about when it's supposed to be done. I'm not putting that out there. No. Find out yourself. Because I know he listens to I know that he's listening to me on these videos. I know he is. And I'm talking about Eli, Search Code Leader Shitty One. That's who I'm talking about when I say he. For real. Mean that. And I'm not giving you any information. No, I'm not. Figure it out yourself. You supposed to already know that. How you got them up in there and it's wrong. And like I said, that lemon light's open. On that Facebook page, y'all go on the Facebook page of that lemon light and you'll see that during this time period, they are only closed 2 days. And that is actually during their days of rest. Okay? They actually fall within this period of the funky ass Feast of Tabernacles. Yeah. For real. Only 2 days they have on there because, regularly on that Saturday, they're already closed. So they had to put the 2 additional days that they're going to be closed. But all the rest of the time, they're open. Yeah, the folks in there working and everything else. And like I said, I just see it crashing and crumbling. His mind is baffled. When I say baffled, divine spirit and my ancestors have baffled his mind. His mind is fucked up. Come up in there dressed like that. Y'all should see it. The colors not matching. I looked, I said, what in the hell he got on? And then his shirt was like wrinkled. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't big wrinkles, but yeah, wrinkles look like, he didn't put it in the cleaners. Yeah, y'all know he used to sit here and take shirts out of the doggone package and he would take them straight to the cleaners. He used to stand up there and brag about that before he even wore them for them to press them. Yeah, the dry cleaning. Like I said, all that dried up when I was still in there. All that stopped when I was still sitting in that service call. Me and Sister Keita, we was talking about it. We used to talk about it. Sure did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I said, all that's dried up. I said, what are you in the truck for? Why is he back to trucking? Again, y'all just look at all this. You have all these businesses. I have the list. As a matter of fact, I sent it out to some. That long list of all the businesses they actually have. Well, I mean, if you have all these businesses and they lucrative and you got all this revenue coming in, you shouldn't be having to sit here and get in a truck. And I mean that. I don't care that it is local. No. You got a lemon line, you got a transportation broker business. You sit here and y'all doing excursions, talking about like a travel type of agency type of thing. Y'all have the what is that? Organic soaps and hand soaps and stuff like that. Yes, it's a long list. Yeah. Yeah, what is that? If you lose your key or whatever, you then come and as far as for which your automobile, and get your automobile unlocked and all that. Yeah, got all kind of businesses listed. Like I said, all this is public record. Yeah, this is all public record. Only thing you had to do is get on, like I said, open Georgia corporates. That's it, online, or open corporates, and then put in Georgia, put in their first and last name, shitty one or shitty two. Yeah, first and last name, or either if you know the name of the company. Yeah, and then I'll pull up. Like I said, I am on him. I am a predator on him. I'm a predator on him. And that's just what it is. And like I said, that's until I take my last breath. And I cannot wait until he I know what's coming. I know what's coming. So, but we gonna sit back, we gonna see what's gonna be. But I just want to come on here and make a video, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. I'll be back with another video, but until that time, I'm signing out.